I was there for a band competition in Suyan's church. She was a photographer. So what happened was, when everything was done, she ran up to stage and she just said, "Picture," and then she left. And that was our first meeting.
The second time where we rekindled our friendship, we were working on a project together. My first impression of him was how he worked. He really focused not just what he does, but how he does it.
I think anyone who meets Suyan has an overwhelming sense of peace that washes over them. She's definitely like the most patient and caring person I know to date, and that has really affected me as well. If it wasn't for her, I'd be a very stressed out, angry person, especially in the work I do. I think that one quality that really turned that switch in my head was her love for her family, and that was the day I knew that I could spend the rest of my life with this girl.
I think with Ming Han, the thing that draws me always back to him is he takes joy in very simple things. No matter how busy he is, that he's always a call away. And these are the qualities and things that I love about Ming Han, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with him.
The Bible promises that we're not to go through anything that we can't handle. And I want to encourage you guys today that if you tap into that love that's from heaven, you'll be able to endure it. Love has no breaking point.
And especially now that you've joined together as a couple, it's no longer individually God's plan for Ming Han and God's plan for Suyan. It's now God's plan for you as a couple.
Knowing Suyan for such a long time, I can totally say that Suyan is a definition of love. She's patient, she's kind, she does not envy, she does not boast. I'm sure most of you, if not all, can vouch for what I have just said. And for that, I'm grateful that she's my best friend.
If more means having less of you, who needs sequin shoes or private jets to carry?
We accepted that one day she has to leave us and we would have to release her. So this day has finally come, and she has finally found her eternal partner and Valentine. So I know I'm going to miss our father and daughter's time together over roti canai, nasi lemak, teh tarik, and mama stalls.
I absolutely agree to what Mr. Pang says just now regarding Suyan. She is perfect, complete, awesome. I got no words to describe. Where else our Ming Han he say he was clueless, and I happen to believe him. So Mr. and Mrs. Pang, thank you for giving us your daughter. Well, as far as Ming Han is concerned, if you like him, you can have him.
Give it all to you. Feelings in my heart. There's nothing I won't do.
The first time both of them met was at a singing competition in Acts Church. That was the church Suyan was going to at the time. She was there taking pictures, and guess who was there with Ming Han? Me, you. Okay? That's great. You know? I was there, and I would like to think that I was the X factor. I was the one that held them together. Some people call it the hand of God. I just like to think it's the brother, you know.
Without you, Mom and Dad, I wouldn't have anything I have today. Without you, Mingyu and Mingli, I wouldn't have grown up the same way at all. Thank you for being loving parents and siblings, for all your love shown in all the kind ways.
My Pa and Ma, you have passed on the most valuable gift, which was always being so consistent in how you love us. Thank you for being there for both Ming Han and I. I'm proud to call you my parents, and I would not have been here like this if it's not because of you.
My dearest Suya, since the day we met, I've known there isn't much I can offer you compared to what you've so freely given me during this journey together. I vow to be your words when you don't know what to say, to be your actions when you don't know what to do, to be your arms and legs when you're tired, to be glad in glad times and sad in sad times. And when the world thinks I have it all together, I vow to show you I don't. When the world thinks I know what I'm doing, I vow to show you my cluelessness, weaknesses, and absolute unglamorous sides.
My dearest now husband, I'm glad it's you I stand before today, and it's for you my heart was kept whole to say my vows too. I will keep and hold close to my heart till the end, because you are the one I will pursue and fight for, be faithful to, and the only one I will love. I will celebrate your claw machine wins. You may not think it's an important hobby, but I see how happy you are when you talk about the things you love.
My dear Suya, I will choose you every single day. For better or for worse, I vow to love you the best I can, with every breath of my lungs and every beat of my heart. I vow to love you, and you alone.
And as we stare back into you, I give it all away. I give it all to you. The feelings in my heart.
Regardless of the season we are in, regardless of the joy and trials, I will choose to love and be the best partner and wife I know to be for you. In the presence of God and the people we love, I make this vow.